Hi, everybody. Welcome on a Sunday. I hope everyone had a really lovely 4th of July and then you got to do something fun. And then it was nice where you are. Um, yeah, we've got some really exciting things to share with you today, things that we've never done before, which is really, really fun. And then I'm get to paint for you. I'm happy that I'm doing this one today. I have been on a little bit of a roll with these fall Colorado scenes that I've been painting lately. So I'm gonna just keep that going today. Also of note in what I've been doing lately, I'm finishing up my latest challenge column for Artist Magazine. And so I don't think it comes out for quite a while, but you could see the one that was just published in the latest issue of Artist Magazine. So that's out. And yeah, so the next one is on doing little small works, which I'm a huge fan of. I don't know if we have it in there, Bryce. Yeah, it's probably in there, but somewhere in there. Okay, yes, and this morning, actually, Pam, who's on the chat, we saw something strange on the chat. There's this sort of like, what is it? What do they call it? Top fans? I'm not sure I'm like that, but you can see there's these little crown things by the chat. That's weird. But anyway, nevertheless, um, I was on a Zoom call with Pam because she's the chair, I believe, of Pastel Society of the West Coast. And I was the lead juror on their Pastels USA 99 Voices, it's going to be an incredible, beautiful show. Congrats to everybody involved, everyone that entered. It takes a lot of guts and bravery to enter these shows. And the show is going to be beautiful. And I have to say, I was really happy to recognize some familiar pieces and some familiar work in there, students' work, that I help them with, but I could recognize some of my students' work, which means that they're really gaining their own voice. And that's really, really special to me. I'm really, really proud. Um, and of note, also, I got a very of note, a note in the mail the other day from a student who's and a thank you note, which is really kind. I don't have to get notes, but notes are nice, and so are ducks. Um, but I got a note and from a student who's doing actually like really, really fabulous work, and it's really just I'm so humbled and honored, and it makes me super proud. Um, and that kind of brings me to my announcement today because I'm kind of at this point in my career where the most important part for me is my teaching and making a contribution and giving back. Yeah, I am interested in painting and doing good works, but really, it's really for me, it's about passing it on to people that have aspirations in the pastel world and just in having art be a huge part of their lives. So we're going to play a little video that we prepared for you guys today, and what we're announcing is some new levels of membership that we're offering. And one is the visionary and one is the inner circle. So these levels have some features. They each have different features, and we'll show the video, and so you could learn more about it. And then on the other side, we'll come back and I'll talk some more about it. So let's just go ahead and play the video. Hi, I'm Marla Bagetta. For 7 years, our monthly pastel painting lessons online have helped thousands of artists find their voice. But I've been listening to you, and I know that some of you want more. More access, more guidance, more of that personal connection that can truly transform your art. So today, I am thrilled to announce something we've never done before. 2 new membership levels that take your artistic journey to places we've never gone together. Introducing the Inner Circle membership. This includes everything from our traditional membership, all the monthly lessons, critique and super streams, art speak, Tony's monthly sessions, our entire archive, plus exclusive editions that we've never offered before. Live streaming access to select portions of our in-person events so you can be there even when you can't be there. Free access to our brand new mini workshops throughout the year, focused intensive sessions on specific techniques. And 2 private 1-hour coaching sessions with me, one-on-one, your work, your challenges, your breakthroughs. This is the only way to get personal instruction from me. It's like having me as your personal mentor throughout the year. But then there's the visionary level. And honestly, this is for those of you who have been asking, how can I go even deeper? Everything from our inner circle is included, but instead of coaching calls, you get something extraordinary, a custom personalized workshop tailored specifically to your needs. This is a full 6-hour day with me, either in person or online, designed entirely around you, your challenges, your goals, your artistic vision. This is not a pre-made curriculum. It's a workshop created just for you. Plus, and this is huge, you get access to all of our standalone workshops, every single one, as long as you're a member. That's thousands of dollars in workshop value included in your membership. And here's something truly special. After your workshop, I'll create a custom demonstration that applies the exact principles we worked on together. You'll receive any artwork, including thumbnails, color studies, or finished art that applies to our work together, and a video of me creating it, showing you how I implement what we discussed. It's like having your workshop lessons transformed into a personal reference that you can return to again and again. The visionary level is for serious artists who want to be part of shaping the future of pastel education. It's an investment not just in your art, but in building something bigger together. I've resisted doing this for years because I always wanted the lessons to be accessible to everyone, and they still are. Our regular membership isn't changing, but I realize that some of you are ready for more. You want that personal connection, that direct guidance, that deeper dive. These new levels are limited. I can only work with so many artists personally. So if you've been waiting for something more, if you've wished you could work with me directly, if you're ready to take your art to new levels that you only imagined, this is your moment. Visit paintinglessonswithmarla.com to learn more and to secure your spot. Because for the first time ever, I'm opening my studio doors wider. Let's see how far we can go together. Let's get to work. Okay, that's it. It's pretty exciting, right? I want to first off say that the regular membership is not changing. Nothing about that is changing at all. And I'm still very, very committed to that. And I love doing it. So, and that is included with each of these levels of membership. But this is definitely for those of you who are really, really serious about pastels in that maybe you want to be a professional, maybe you want to be a teacher, maybe you just want to be getting into those shows and you're kind of frustrated you're not getting into the shows that you have been wanting to, that you've been entering. And you know, if you want to nurture that growth and streamline it and streamline your path to real tangible mastery, and you want to partner with me in that journey, that's that's the type of artist that we created these levels for. And honestly, I think live workshops are absolutely fantastic. You're with, we get to be face to face, and I get to say things to you and feel and see how you react to them. And we get this community. We're in a group that's really wonderful. And but they're typically only for 2 or 3 or maybe 4 days. And a lot of times, I get to work with people, and I get to feel that how you're enchanted about work, and all of that good things, and it's fun. And hopefully, when you work with me and you do a live workshop with me, you get some kernels that you get to take away and that stay with you for a long time, and that's fantastic. But honestly, most of the time, it's those days, and then it's bye-bye, and I might never see those people ever again. A lot of those people do become, monthly members, and that's really fantastic. And the online, from my perspective, the online is, you know, amazing, because we get to work on the big overarching ideas, the big foundations, and then we get to dig into the little nooks and crannies and specific subject matter. And we get to do that over a sustained period of time, which I think is, one of the great powerful things about the online lessons and our community. And we have built this amazing, wonderful, supportive community on Facebook and the critique groups and even these live streams. It's, I think that is so, so powerful. Um, but one-on-one, private, is something that, I haven't offered before. And I've kind of resisted, because I really wanted the lessons to be really accessible to everybody. But I know that there are some of you that really, are looking for that different thing, that are wanting to make an investment in yourself as a pastelist, as a painter. And that private part, I think, where that is, obviously I can tailor something specifically to the challenges that you have and the goals that you have, which is amazing. But also, when it's private, I can say things to you that I wouldn't necessarily be able to say in a group setting. It's not that I'm not honest with everybody, because I 100% am honest in the critiques, but there are things where I can go deeper and say things that I really wouldn't be able to say, like, hey, I think you should do this. Or, it's just a different thing. And also one-on-one, I really get to see, how you're feeling about things and how you're reacting. And did I say that in a way that I could see that really struck a chord with you? Or do I need to say it a little differently? And so I think the one-on-one it's just a different level. It's a different thing. And I'm really hungry for that connection with students, and to make that kind of powerful contribution to your artistic journey, because I know how powerful how it's just such a transformative thing, and such a powerful thing in my life. Um, and so that private thing is the safest, most intimate way, and the most, to me, the most streamlined way, the quickest way to get to where you want to go. And I really, honestly, truly want to help people to do that, because it's cool. It's just awesome. It's awesome to be a painter. It's awesome to, get that notification, like, yes, I got into that show, or to have your own show, or just to, like, really truly, like, feel like that you can do anything you want as a painter. And I feel so, I don't always do good work, you know, I'm still gonna have that yuck to, good to yuck ratio. But I do feel like when I walk in here that I can manifest pretty much whatever it is. If I have an idea, I can come in here and I can manifest it. And wow, that's amazing. And in this day and age of so much of what's going on in the world is not even like not about like actually making real stuff, to like be a person that makes art and actually makes manifest real stuff. Neat. It's neat, and I want to help you. So that's what these levels are. I'm really, really excited. So if you have questions, there's on the website, you can find them on the website now. It explains everything that's in each of the new levels. And there's an FAQ. If you go down to the bottom, there's an FAQ that answers a lot of the questions. The other thing too is if you are currently a monthly member and you want to switch over to one of the new levels, we will prorate that for you, and we'll walk you through that and help you through that, no problem. We're 100% there. And if you're signing up for one of those new levels, you're gonna get a priority on our support and everything. So all that. So that's super awesome. And that's it. That's fun. That's really, really fun. I'm looking forward to, really like diving in, because I think if I've had any kind of frustration around the lessons, the teaching, it's like, I want to like, like I see that person's just like right on the cusp. I don't know if I could just like give you that little nudge, I could, we could do some amazing things. So I want to be the nudger, big time. Okay. So today I am going to paint this Colorado scene, and I've done it before, the same scene, and I liked the painting, so I'm going to do it again, and probably switch up a few things on it, but I do like it. I think it's such a like what a beautiful, beautiful scene. Look at that color, those reds in the foreground and those, shimmering golds, the water, the reflection. That's neat. It's just cool. It's really, really cool. You could feel that it's a hot day. I think it's summer in that scene. And yeah, I this was quite a few years ago that oh, it's not summer. Can't be summer. It's getting to be fall. Because it was the height of fall. The fall color was incredible. I have a slew of photographs that I still go scroll through of this trip. I'm going to start today with a red crimson drawing and underpainting, because I see there's so much red in the foreground, and I think that the red will play really nicely, complementary to the trees, the green. And I had done this originally, and I think, when you have from the time you select a photo reference to the time it winds up being a finished piece, all along the way, there's all these decisions that you're going to make. What paper? How am I going to, what kind of, am I going to do an underpainting? what's the underpinning going to be? What's the drawing going to be? Am I going to try to keep it really abstract? Am I going to get into the detail? All these ideas and choices along the way to wind up with your finished piece or study or whatever it is. And I think so much of painting is a matter of trusting those choices, like having enough gravitas to your skill set that you can trust. And so in the monthly lessons, we've spent a lot of time building that toolkit, so that you could have a trust. And year 7 really, as I said last time, it is about trusting yourself to make those decisions, and with confidence and a skill level. And it doesn't always work out, and it's okay if it doesn't, because that's part of it too. It is okay. You've heard I'm sure most of you, all of you have heard the phrase, paint like a billionaire, millionaire. Nowadays, you got to say paint like a billionaire. And it is true. That because it isn't it's just a piece of paper. Yes, it's an expensive one. And now that's kind of right in the middle. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's all right. I'm going to leave it there. This is a Giraud, number 303. I would have liked to have used this. I like this crimson new pastel. I like this red better. It's a brighter crimson, but for whatever reason, this particular new pastel doesn't play nice with the pastel matte. This one does. This is the spruce blue, but that crimson one doesn't. And I'm sure it has to do with the constitution of the pigment. It is kind of interesting. But I knew from the get-go it was a no-go. So that's that. I'm going to add in a little of this, little of this, little of that. Now, my choices are informed by, oh God, I've been painting a long time. A lot of years, getting old, of painting. It's a good thing. I can't think of anything better to get old doing, honestly. All right, that's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Some reflections. And I'm going to leave this open for now because I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to make the distant hillside lighter than is indicated in the photo reference, lighter and cooler, just thinking about aerial perspective and just knowing what I know about that. I'm going to just keep that in mind. So I'm going to add a little alcohol wash to this just for funsies. Not over the whole thing, I don't think. Just a little. Kind of making a mess. If that's all right. I like it to be a mess. I kind of know where I'm headed with this. It's not. I don't want to get too much dark going. All right, I'm going to dry it. So here comes the hair dryer. It's going to be loud. That's enough of that. I'm having fun today because I don't know, I just feel like feeling good. And um, I I don't know why I'm feeling so sometimes I I you get a freebie like you don't deserve to feel good. There's not like no reason why you should feel more confident or more whatever. You just get a freebie. I feel like today I'm getting a freebie. 'Cause last night I was in my drawing studio and I wasn't having very good success. So this morning I was blaming it on the light. I was like, "Oh, I need better light in there." That's why my painting is not working out. It had to be that. Couldn't have been the way I was painting or drawing, I should say. Pull a little bit of that down in there. And let's see. Ooh, this brown in the water is fun. So is the green. Green and brown and water. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna get some cool distance in this one. It's gonna be neat. Am I staying out of the way? Okay. I'm never sure. No. All right. Looking messy, but I kind of know where I'm headed, so that's good. Kinda. Kinda, sorta. Oh, let's see. I want this. Mm-mm. And I want this. This might not be light enough. I'm going to start here, but figure it out. Oops. I gotta make sure I get what I want here. Just make sure that mark is the way I want it to be. Okay. I want something even lighter than that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Starting to get it. Right. Okay, okay. I do this. There. Just needed to be able to see something. It's nice. So the background, the distance is cooler and more neutral than is probably suggested by, it is a little suggested by the reference, but I'm pushing it. I'm choosing to push it to exaggerate the effect of aerial perspective to make my painting better and to make it more, um, have it do the thing that I want it to do. getting a little carried away. Painting. All right. I'm saving some things to do, and when I really like things that I'm painting, I'll do this a lot. I'm saving some things to do that I know are going to be fun um, to do. It's not that I'm trying to trick you or anything. I'm just um, know that they will be. More than anything, I want my painting, the process of painting, to be this, to be, something joyful for me when I come out here, something to look forward to be excited by. When I'm out here on, left to my own devices, I'm out here, I've got my music on, I've got beautiful garden, and I've set it up for myself to be this, to have it be a certain thing. That is not really about the result. Though it's nice when it turns out. There's no doubt there it is. You don't want to get so frustrated. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to come look at that. Let's see what I did there. Okay. What did I do here originally? Not much. Didn't do much. Got a little kind of cast shadow here. Some idea of some rocks out here, but not much. Kept it pretty abstract. Which I think is good in this. It kind of works. And need to overdo that. Okay, water, and gonna work on that foreground piece, right? And I haven't really addressed that at all. So I'm thinking about playing in here a bit. There's a kind of, and um, oh, I gotta finish up here. Be good to get it all to come together a little bit. That's cool. Now I want to connect up these darks a little bit more because this feels a little spotty, so I'm going to connect those up. This little grouping here. That really helps. And then this one can sit back a little bit more. So that's fun just to like push and pull in the distance. Even though the shape, it's kind of abstract, right? You could still play with where things are sitting in space. Now I've got to get that water in because that's going to be big. And I haven't, do I want this? I'm thinking that. And I gotta be unafraid. And there's, we're talking about painting here. So I know like you think, oh, I spent all this time, I don't want to ruin it. That is not a good way to approach your painting. I'm going to make this mark and I'm going to ruin it. um, don't do that to yourself. No, you can't ruin it. It might, you might make an errant mark. You can always go back. First of all, you can fix things. You can start again. That's the other thing. It's better to say it like you mean it, be confident, just do it, and then because you know what? When you don't, those marks show up in a very particular way. If you've done it kind of like, you're not the only one that can tell that. That definitely comes through in a work unequivocally. So better to it's not to say there are not times that you can sneak up on things, because there are, but there are other times in a painting when you have to just go for it. You know when those are. I think most of us can feel those times. I'm going to just do a little bit of grasses and stuff in here. I think I'm going to put something even. There. I think that's pretty good, guys. Yeah, but how's the painting look? It does look good. Nice and loose. All right. I don't think that my I talk about my ex-husband. My ex-husband's father, God rest his soul, he was a nice man. He always said, his sort of whenever he thought something was good, he said, "Well, there's nothing wrong with that." I always remember that about him. So, nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with this. Yeah, it's good. Nice. nice and loose. There's always other stuff you could do. But then, what's I think sometimes stopping is the better part of valor. I want to get too much going on here. I could think about this, making sure that it all sort of works together, that these shapes, I want some more, maybe more groupings. I want to make sure it doesn't look like a spotty pattern. Those are the kinds of things that at this point I would, be, trying to come to a conclusion about in terms of finish. And so not necessarily detail at all. In here, does that little section over here need something to, if I'm going to crop it? Maybe we should get the croppers out. Bryce, can you grab those? I'm going to put this piece and the piece that I did on the last live stream. I'll put those up on Etsy. The other one turned out pretty nice too. And I don't want them hanging around my studio. So I'll just get in the way here. Okay. Yeah. So I'm excited about the level. So make sure you head to the website, check it out, look at the FAQ section. It'll answer a lot of questions about it. And I can only work with so many people, so would definitely have to play that by ear and see how many people are interested, and we're going to have a limit there, so just keep that in mind. Right. Yeah, let's run the promo one more time so you guys can see a little bit more. Hi, I'm Marla Bagetta. For 7 years, our monthly pastel painting lessons online have helped thousands of artists find their voice. But I've been listening to you, and I know that some of you want more access, more guidance, more of that personal connection that can truly transform your art. So today, I am thrilled to announce something we've never done before. 2 new membership levels that take your artistic journey to places we've never gone together. Introducing the Inner Circle membership. This includes everything from our traditional membership, all the monthly lessons, critique and super streams, art speak, Tony's monthly sessions, our entire archive, plus exclusive editions that we've never offered before. Live streaming access to select portions of our in-person events so you can be there even when you can't be there. Free access to our brand new mini workshops throughout the year, focused intensive sessions on specific techniques. And 2 private 1-hour coaching sessions with me, one-on-one, your work, your challenges, your breakthroughs. This is the only way to get personal instruction from me. It's like having me as your personal mentor throughout the year. But then there's the visionary level. And honestly, this is for those of you who have been asking, how can I go even deeper? Everything from our inner circle is included, but instead of coaching calls, you get something extraordinary, a custom personalized workshop tailored specifically to your needs. This is a full 6-hour day with me, either in person or online, designed entirely around you, your challenges, your goals, your artistic vision. This is not a pre-made curriculum. It's a workshop created just for you. Plus, and this is huge, you get access to all of our standalone workshops, every single one, as long as you're a member. That's thousands of dollars in workshop value included in your membership. And here's something truly special. After your workshop, I'll create a custom demonstration that applies the exact principles we worked on together. You'll receive any artwork, including thumbnails, color studies, or finished art that applies to our work together, and a video of me creating it, showing you how I implement what we discussed. It's like having your workshop lessons transformed into a personal reference that you can return to again and again. The visionary level is for serious artists who want to be part of shaping the future of pastel education. It's an investment not just in your art, but in building something bigger together. I've resisted doing this for years because I always wanted the lessons to be accessible to everyone, and they still are. Our regular membership isn't changing, but I realize that some of you are ready for more. You want that personal connection, that direct guidance, that deeper dive. These new levels are limited. I can only work with so many artists personally. So if you've been waiting for something more, if you've wished you could work with me directly, if you're ready to take your art to new levels that you only imagined, this is your moment. Visit paintinglessonswithmarla.com to learn more and to secure your spot. Because for the first time ever, I'm opening my studio doors wider. Let's see how far we can go together. Let's get to work. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thanks for watching. Yes, someone wrote in the chat, high-spirited painting. Yes, we're going to do lots more of those this year. I'm feeling it. It's super fun. I'm stoked to be in the studio, and I'm really excited to be working with everyone. The regular monthly membership is awesome this year. I really felt like we got to really dig deep, and really exciting to like connect with people one-on-one. That's awesome. And so it's going to be a great year of painting in pastel and getting to enjoy these amazing, beautiful tools that we have at our disposal, and get to walk in here every day and see. It's amazing. Okay, I guess that's our program for today. I'm really happy to have everybody here on a Sunday. Maybe Sunday is a good day. Maybe that's something you guys could chime in on, whether Sunday is something that would be really great for us to know, whether Sunday is a day that that you would tune in and watch more. That would be cool. And make sure that you like and subscribe to our videos and our channel. It's subscribe to the channel. That does help us out. You know, I know lots of YouTubers always say that, but it actually does help us. So it'd be really cool if you could do that if you haven't already. And yeah, and head to the website and consider all the offerings there. Everything is on sale through the summer. So we're having a summer sale. So that is something to check out too. Okay, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day on Sunday, and look forward to another week of painting. Yay. All right. See you soon.